What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab a little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Like always, before we get into it, like the video, leave anything in the comments, leave a chicken because you know it's our thing, and make sure you are subscribed. Okay? And my social medias will be linked in the description. Let's just get into it. So this was around the time that I caught my ex. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it cute because it's still early in the video. The he that I'm referring to is my ex. We call him Dre on this channel. Okay, hold on. Let me stop you right quick because if you haven't seen this video, head to the description. I put the link there so you can watch that one first. But basically, long story short, I caught my ex Dre trying to solicit some services when I went through his phone. We're gonna call him Tooties because that's just cute. Like, that's so PG-13. YouTube do not play with me. Yeah, so yeah, he tried to, you know, he was trying to get some Tooties to do their duties and yeah, rub their booties. I don't know, let me stop. So yeah, after I found that in his phone, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like you know when something is done, you can feel it in the pit of your stomach. So I'm like, yeah, we done this time. And it hurt, I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, like when it first happened, mind you, we done broke up so many times, but this one just felt different. In the beginning, you do be missing that person. And I want to say, looking back, I didn't so much miss him, but like his presence. When you so used to having somebody around all the time, sleeping in the bed with you every night, just like in the house, making you feel safe, you miss that when it's gone. And that's what I was going through. I was very lonely. After I had went through his phone and found it, he cussed me out. We got into it. He made threats. Like, just go watch the other video. I'm gonna link it in the description if you want to watch that one first. It was a lot. The next few days after, I remember him just, like, he kept saying I set him up because I went through his phone and found the messages. It was a setup because I premeditated. Like, I called him over under some false pretenses. But really, I wanted to go through his phone and set him up. He just kept saying it. Then he started disrespecting me. Like, I'm talking about disrespecting the shit out of me. So, yeah, then at that point, I'm going to keep throwing it in your face that you was trying to solicit Tooties for their duties. On top of all the bullshit, me and Dre arguing about the rent because it's going to be the first rent due. And he made a promise that he was gonna pay the bills, take care of the house and everything. Like, yeah, granted, now you don't live here, but at the same time, you is the one. Yet you won the 30K, you won over $30,000, right? You moved us all the way back over to our side of town of Houston that we initially lived on, that you wanted to be on, to be closer to your clientele, because I ain't asked to be here. You know I just got fired. You made me put my name on this $1,200 ass lease, this new ass apartment we got. And now you talking about you ain't finna pay the rent? Boy, stop. You paying his rent getting paid by you. So he like, nah, I ain't paying the rent. Ain't no way I'm paying the rent when you gonna potentially have another laid up in there. I'm like, what? You know, I don't even get down like that. Why would I have a nigga around my daughter freshly after our breakup? Be for real. This nigga like, stop lying in my face. Stop lying in my face. Like, you at this point, you just pulling excuses out your ass. Like, you know that's not gonna go down. So I'm like, if you paying the rent, it ain't for me. It's for your daughter to have somewhere safe to lay her head. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm finna pay. You better figure it out. You better figure it out, nigga. I was built for the struggle. I was built for the struggle. You gonna see, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, okay. And it's crazy because he always used to throw shit like that in my face because I was like, our lifestyle, like how we lived was so different. We just came from two different worlds, basically. And like he said, he was built for the struggle, bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't built for no struggle. I always had a home to go back to. Like, I ain't never finna be out on my ass. I chose to be with you. I chose to struggle with you and go through the things that I went through with you because I thought I loved you. I chose to be homeless with you, roommating with you, even when the house is getting shot up. I don't know why I chose to. I thought I was in love. You do dumb shit with you. When you in love, you make dumb decisions. But I always had something to fall back on. My uncle was always gonna help me. Always. And he, a lot of the times I feel like he was mad about that. He like, oh, he should just make little slick comments about it. And I'm like, oh, it's something there. Like, it's some animosity there. Like, you mad because my people got it and like willing to help. I'm not even sure. You know what? I can't even speak for him. But that's just how I took it. Now, if it was something else and I'm taking it the wrong way, maybe one day he'll speak up and say something. Because I know he'll be watching my videos. Hey, Dre. So, yeah, we going back and forth. He like, nah, I ain't paying the bills. You better use that child support. You better use that. You better put me back on child support. I ain't getting finessed by you in the state of Texas. Use that child support. So I'm like, you talking about that measly $200? That ain't never gonna pay. That's not even a light bill. That's not even a phone bill, which I was paying both of our phone bill, mind you. So I'm like, you can't be for real right now. That's not enough. This ain't enough. That nigga said, make it enough. Boy, please. So, and mind you, I was giving him back the child. He would make the payments on the child support and I would give it back to him because, and I said that in the last video and everybody was like, why would you do that? You're stupid. Da, 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 da. honestly, I was doing it because we was together. He was taking care of the bills, like the big bills. And I mean, it went back into the house to be like, you know, it went back into us. It's like the money was rotating. We was together. So his money, my money, his money. It was one of them type of relationships, that 50-50. So yeah, I call him petty. He telling me, yeah, you gonna have to figure it out, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, oh, okay, bet. He thought I couldn't make a move without him. Like, he thought if I didn't have him, I would drown. Whole time, I'm getting unemployment. This, that Rona money. You know the checks was big, and I'm stacking it because that's what my aunt told me to do. She said, stack your shit for a rainy day and have him pay all the bills like he said he was. And so that's what I was doing, okay? And she's smart. She's loyal. So I fucks with her. So I just remember us going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He like, nah, ain't doing it, da-da-da, on the first.
I paid it today.
Yeah, as you was. Hello? Is this Drake Ivey's parole officer? Yeah, I was finna call them people. Yeah, I wasn't. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about calling his parole officer so many times, the police. I thought about calling in anonymous tips. That's how much I was hating him at this time, because not you actively praying on my downfall and playing in my face. No, I never had the courage to do it, the balls to do it. It was just like I had too much loyalty. Like, I couldn't go that far. I'll go this far, make a video, but I won't go that far. You know what? I skipped the part because I forgot about this conversation. Before he texted me saying he paid it, the last thing I said to him was, you not hurting me, you hurting yourself. And then that's when he texted, I paid it. And then he sent like this long paragraph, like, I know. Like, basically, he know he hurting himself.
I lost you yesterday. I'm embarrassed. I loved you. I'm hurt.
He said something like, I'm embarrassed for even going over there. Like, no, he said, I feel stupid for even going over there because I set him up. I'm like, I'm trying to tell, like, boy, I did not set you up. That's crazy. You just embarrassed. So you came up with this setup plot or storyline to make you feel less embarrassed, like to flip it, you know, so you could be mad, you could be the victim. So I'm like, whatever. Then he just started overly explaining stuff. And one thing I know about dudes, especially him, when they get to over explaining, you're lying. You're lying. He was like, yeah, he always said that.
I ain't got nothing else to lie for. So I'm gonna just tell you what it was. Like, I wasn't fucking with nobody. When Sammy came out to
his friend, when Sammy, when he flew her out to California, he was like, yeah,
she just like to take trips after her nigga beat her ass.
Wait a minute.
And then the girl in Cali, I swear I didn't fuck her.
Because I forgot to tell y'all, when he came back from that trip, I found a girl number in his, his wallet. And I ended up messaging her and we talked. I'm like, hey, you fucking with my nigga? No, girl, who's your nigga? Drake is. Yeah, girl, I seen him, we smoked, da-da-da-da, whatever. She was like, he was thirsty and this, that, and the third. So yeah, he was like, man, we just smoked and she left, that was it, I ain't fuck her, da-da-da. He was like, he haven't cheated since the Metro situation, which is his neighbor that had her baby the same day as mine, and I thought it was his baby. It's a lie, oh my God. Then I put the cherry on the ghetto pie. He was like,
and them Tinder bitches, them Tinder and Snapchat hoes, man, you think I know them was hoes? I'm talking to them, trying to vet them and see what type of audience they got. 9 times out of 10, they got niggas as their audience. And I'm trying to see if their audience is weirdos or the regular Joes, because I'm trying to build my clientele up.
So you telling me you was talking to these prostitutes and pretending like you wanted to buy some pussy to see what type of... How does that make sense? Drake Quavius. He was like,
but you ain't gotta fuck with Drake Quavius Jackson no more. You ain't gotta fuck with me.
I said not the full name. That's how you know a nigga.
You ain't gotta fuck with nobody. You gotta fuck with Drake Quavius Jackson.
Boy, shut the fuck up. So I'm like, yeah, okay. This think I got boo the fucking fool written on my forehead. Nah, ain't going down. But I ain't gonna lie. Thinking back, I know that I was annoying, deeply insecure, and I always like I like poured my insecurities all over him. And then, not to mention, at this particular time, I'm still grieving over my grandma passing. This is like within a few weeks of my grandma passing at this point. Grief mixed with insecurities and all that relationship shit we had going on, it was just like, it was a lot. In this situation, I felt like he was playing a victim, because he was like, but once again, you invaded my privacy, which I did. Then he was like, call me a sicko, call me a weirdo, whatever you want, a dog, a hoe, but I'm not wrong, like nobody perfect, da 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 da. Like basically I got the situation wrong. He wasn't trying to pay for tooties. Okay, whatever makes you sleep at night, because if you think I'm buying it, I'm gonna just let you believe. I'm gonna let you sell it. I don't even think I responded for real to the messages, because I was just over it. I'm tired of like doing this back and forth, long paragraphs. We get cool and then we fall out. Like the relationship is done. I ain't even see no need for that no more. So it's like a few days later, he calling me. He calling me, and I want to say my daughter was with him, because I don't think I would have picked up if she wasn't. Turns out they had gotten a car accident, and he's just like so upset. First of all, I'm like, what? Like, so I'm thinking, oh, that's what it was. I'm thinking like he got in a car accident in his mama car. No, he had bought a car. For y'all that's saying like, oh, he went over $30,000 and didn't get a car. He did. He got a car and wrecked it maybe like not even a week later. He ain't even had that car for a week, I don't think. Like, he got it and wrecked it immediately. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, my first thought was, that's what happens when you pray for somebody else's downfall. Because he wanted me to be homeless so bad. Yeah, so he called me upset as hell. Like,
This 38-year-old grown-ass bitch had no insurance, da-da-da.
because I'm like, oh, get her insurance information. They gonna replace the car. He was like,
Bitch ain't got no insurance, da-da-da. She ain't got shit, grown-ass with nothing.
da-da-da. And I'm like, ooh. He was just going on and on. I'm like, you could sue that bitch. Like, you could sue her, because when I was finna get sued, we had to pay up, or like this finna go to court. We had to pay that $5,000. And by we, I mean my aunt had to pay that $5,000, or we was actively finna get sued. He was like, man, this bitch ain't got shit, this hoopty ass car, da da da. So he's just going in mad as hell, and that's how we started talking again. The car accident. I don't know. I just feel like we was mixing grief. Like, it could be, I don't know, some will call it a trauma bond. I felt like we always started talking over some like crazy shit, because now it's a car accident. We back cool again, all that. And honestly, I felt like he just kept coming back. I don't know. I guess it was a little piece of not wanting to let go of the relationship. But I feel like it was mostly because he needed a car to bop around in and hit licks and do his plays and all that extra shit. This is where like we wasn't together. We weren't living together or nothing like that. But the fact that he was like taking my car, doing this, that, and the third, it was feeling like we was together. So them old habits and old emotions started coming back for the both of us, because that's all we know. Like, you know, it was weird. It was like a weird time. I was starting to be annoying again. I was starting to, where you at? Oh, are you fucking with a bitch? You fucking with a bitch? Da da da.
What, anybody fucking with a bitch?
You know, that back and forth type shit, but the whole time we not together. I don't even know why we playing. Like, it's like we caught a case of fucking amnesia just because we cool again. So one day I remember I'm calling him, and I'm calling and I'm trying to play it cool, because I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm trying to work on it, because I have to keep reminding myself, girl, we is not together. We is not together. So he ain't got to answer. He ain't got to jump when I call no more. So I'm like, oh, okay, he not answering. I'm trying to text him, what you doing? I'm trying to play it cool. But my messages started getting progressively more angry and angrier. Like, what you doing? Man, why you ain't answering the phone? Man, fuck you ain't that bitch. Where's you at? With my shit? Bring me my car and go fuck that bitch on the street. Like, I'm just saying all kinds of shit. So he ain't messaging back and he ain't answering the phone still. Usually when I do all that, I know I get a reaction out of him. That's why I used to do it. And he called and like, explaining his stuff. He wasn't doing that. So I'm like, okay, this don't feel right. Something wrong. So I called his mom. I'm like, hey, you heard from Drug Whitebeast? You heard from Lil Dre? She was like, nah, I haven't heard from him. I'm like, yeah, he not picking up the phone or nothing. She was like, all right, I'm gonna call and see if I can get in touch with him. I was like, okay. Can you tell him to call me like it's an emergency? She was like, what's wrong? Everything cool? It's an emergency. I hate when I'm trying to be crazy and she want an explanation.
Everything okay?
Yes. Where's your son? Find him. So now I'm calling, his phone is off. No. So yeah, now at this point I'm calling and the phone going straight to voicemail. Oh, I'm like, oh, he done took. Oh, I'm tripping. Hold up. Sorry, let me back it up. Cause I knew what was happening. He had drove to Cali with his friend Trey, the one that I mentioned in the last story time that he flew to Cali with Sammy, that big head ass girl. I'm sorry, her head is huge. I wish I could see this head of hers. I'm sorry. Let me stop hating. They was driving. That's what happened. They was driving from Houston to Cali. And I'm over here trying to make sure he's safe. But he done took my car so many times, I got it damn near confused with a different situation. But this time, yeah, that's what was going on. And I'm telling his mom, I'm not telling his mom, like, yeah, he went to Cali to pick up a few pounds and all this, that, and the third. I'm just like, nah, I ain't heard from him. Now my phone calls is going straight to voicemail. I'm like, oh, he done blocked me. He on some funny shit. I hope he ain't got this big-headed bitch. This is how I was thinking at the time. I hope he ain't got her. Let me find out she in a car. Let me find out he took her out of town again. I'm finna be on his ass. I don't care if we together or not. It's the principle. We just broke up. It's too fresh. Whole time we still together, kind of. Shit, it's too fresh. So that's how I was thinking crazy. I think like maybe 30 minutes or so go by, and mamas be knowing. I swear mamas be feeling it, because she called me back and she was like, she did the, like, she went to the website where you could search an inmate or search to see if somebody in jail. This nigga in jail. This nigga's in jail. We had just went through this not too long ago when our house got raided. Now you back in jail, and I'm knowing what he doing. So I asked her, did she know what the charge was? She was like, nah, it's not on there yet. I'm like, oh, damn. She finna, like, you know, be so disappointed. And I know she was, because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say shit. Eventually, he ended up calling his mama. I guess the mama told him that I was worried, so he called me. And I'm on the phone boo-hooing crying. Boo-hooing crying, like, oh my God, what we gonna do? Like, you never gonna get out. Because I'm like, what's the charge? The charge was worse than the fucking first charge. Mind you, he still got an open case with that one. And he just caught this charge. I'm like, they never gonna let you out. He was like, I know, I need to hurry up and get out before they realize, because it was 2 different counties. So he's like, I need to hurry up and get out before they get notified. So I'm like, you never get it out. What I'm gonna do?
The rent due.
Yeah, I'm on the phone crying about the rent. He probably crying. He probably think I'm crying because I love him so much. I said, the rent due. Boy, it was the most silent, awkward pause. I'm like, oh shit, probably should have said that. Probably should have said that one in my head and let him think I was just distraught, and I didn't know what I was gonna do without him. But yeah, he's just telling me what happened. He was like, yeah, me and Trey was riding back, and this bitch ass officer, we wasn't even speeding or nothing, da-da-da. He just pulled 2 black men over. He just pulled 2 black, which is probably true, because where they was at, I could see that. And then this is Texas, like, come on, the 2 + 2. Yeah, let's not be naive about shit. So I could 1000% believe that. And then it's like the look of them, I feel like they were stereotyped in this one. I mean, maybe not all the way, because let's take accountability. They did have that shit on them. So yeah, and then he had way more than the police caught the first time. So I'm like, oh, and then, so you trying to double the felonies. Okay, that's what you're doing. So I ended up calling that number, put in a stupid amount of money on the phone, because I'm like, he ain't getting out. I can hope for the best and wish for it, but he ain't getting out. So I'm gonna talk to him as much as I can. We making all these plans on the back end with the mom. The mom was like, nah, he gonna have to sit this one out. I feel like she said that the first time. She definitely said that the first time. But this time he said he had the money. He had all his money and stuff on him when they got caught. When they got pulled over and they got caught, he took all the blame so Trey could like go off free, and he gave Trey all his money and stuff to bail him out of jail. So he was like, yeah, this Trey number, hit him up, let him know, find a bail bondsman in my area, then send the address to Trey so he can bail me out of jail. So I'm doing all that. I'm texting him, sending him addresses and shit. Whole time I'm nervous. I don't know what's up. That's one slow moving ass. When it's time to bail him out, I get him out like this. Trey taking his sweet time. I said, come on, before they get notified. Like, what's taking him so long? He like, man, just chill. A rush of calmness came over him. So we on the phone talking, because I put a crazy amount of money on the phone, and he was like, hey, I need you to call my roommate girlfriend. I said, huh? Who the f is your roommate? He said, Oscar. Who is Oscar? He said, man, this nigga over here, Oscar, your cellmate? Roommate is crazy. Roommate is damn near diabolical. Please stop playing with me. I said, what is up calling Oscar people for? He said, yeah, call Oscar girl. She don't know that he locked up this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, what? At first, I'm like, man, what the fuck I look like calling another girl? She gonna think it's some bullshit. But then I was like, all right, give me Oscar people shit. So I ended up texting her. No response. I texted her again. No response. I waited for him to call back. I'm like, Oscar people ain't worried about him. They're not even responding. He was like, then I heard Oscar like, call her, did it, this, that, and the third. So I ended up calling her. I tried to do a three-way. I don't know what went wrong with the three-way, but it didn't connect. So whole time this girl didn't even speak English for real. He answered, no, you know what? I thought I dialed the wrong number or something because they wasn't speaking English. So the number ended up responding. And I'm like, hey girl, my man Dre is in jail with your man Oscar, and he wanted you to know that he's okay. He's not missing or nothing. So don't worry too much, and he gonna give you a call when he can. Oh, send some money to put on the phone so y'all could talk. That's what it was. So she thought I was on some bullshit. She was asking me questions, giving attitude. I don't know if the English to Spanish was fucking up, but I said, I know she ain't talking to me like this. Am I misinterpreting this? Because what's up with old girl? Like, she thought I was on some other stuff. So something happened, and he was like trying to find a way to get money on the books so they could talk and find him a bail bondsman because he was trying to get out. So long story short, my ex went in there for super long. I think it was, what, a day? Less than a day? He wasn't in there for long at all. My ex ended up getting out. And he was like, before he got out, he was like, hey, can you transfer like the rest of the money and over to Oscar name so Oscar can talk on the phone and get it in contact with his people or put some money on it or something. It was either a transfer or I actively paid again to put more money on it. So I called a number again that I called to put money on on Dre phone to talk to him, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. So Oscar gave me his whole entire name. Did he give me his address? He gave me a crazy amount of information. If I wanted to find Oscar, I would find Oscar, pull up to his house and everything. I knew everything about him. He didn't even need to give that much information. But from the length of time that I was on the phone with them people, I want to say we ended up transferring the money because it was a process to do. So yeah, Oscar was able to talk on the phone and stuff like that. And I was able to see like how much it was something. It was a way that I was able to keep up with it. And because I had all of Oscar information, I was able to like check up and see if he had got bonded out. It's crazy. I think it's because I had all his information. I think I lied and said I was like a loved one or something. I don't know. It was a way. It was a way we finessed it. So Oscar ended up getting out of jail, right? He sorted that out real quick when he finally got some money. So I'm like, I called her phone again and I'm like, am I gonna get like the rest of my money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all gonna send it in the mail? Because usually they send a check when you got money left over. Bitch, I ain't never get that check. I think Oscar got my check. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never get that check. The fuck? He get out. We cool after that. Because you know, after you bail your man out of jail, he gonna do right by you for 2 to 3 business days. So we was good. Like, we was cool, right? Still wasn't living together, nothing like that, but I was still letting him drive around in my car. Y'all, I don't know how or what, but this was around the time where my channel was like just first going up. And then my TikTok was going up. I was finna hit 1 million views. I don't know what happened. After I signed up for that creator fund, TikTok said, oh, hold up. Got too much dip on your chip. And they stopped putting my shit on the For You page because they did not want to pay me. So yeah, man, my TikTok was going up. And I think like his sister seen it or something. All I remember him is mentioning his sister. He was like, yeah, what video on TikTok? I don't know if he's seen it. He probably did at this point. But I don't care because the truth is the truth. So I think for my TikTok, he ended up finding my YouTube channel. And the videos I know for sure that he seen was the Atlanta, like he was cheating while I was pregnant when we went to Atlanta. And the video when I was messing with the scammer. One day I'm just scrolling, like looking at my comments and stuff, because this is when I used to reply to every single comment. But I'm reading, I see this one weird comment and it says something like, I know how he talked. He was like, man, there's some lame shit right here, something. And I was like, oh, that sound like Dre. Like, who else would say something like that? Because who done commented on my video before? The girl I called Chelsea done commented on my video before. The girl that I called Metro, her and her friends was trolling me on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram before. So like everybody was coming for me around this time. So I'm like, of course he's seen it. Like somebody probably sent it to him, you know? I was getting checked from everybody I was making story times about. So of course it was his turn. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'ma just wait. I ain't even finna like tell on myself because I'ma check the temperature. I'ma text him a little bit, see how he acting. If he acting funny, then it was him. If not, then I'm tripping. Few days go by, we texting, we talking, it's real dry, real short. I'm like, oh shit, I think he know. Somehow it was irritating me that he wasn't speaking up and like saying what's on his chest. Like, get that shit off your chest. That's how I was feeling. He wasn't saying shit. So I'm like, you being all passive aggressive, you got something on your mind, speak up, speak on it. I ain't gonna lie, he tried to keep it cute at first. I'm gonna give him that. But I was antagonizing him. I was, because like, I'm like, let's just get this over with. It was bound to happen anyway. Let's just move past this, because I know you mad. I know you mad, but you can't say I'm lying. You can say it's lame. You can say that was some sucker shit. I love when he turned into the Shaft, bitch. Because he started, when he get real upset, oh, you jive turkey sucker ass bitch. Hold up now. What kind of turkey? What kind of turkey is it, bitch? Boring as hell? What kind of turkey is that? I loved it. So yeah, you can say it's that, but you can't call it a lie. So I'm like, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Because I did feel bad. I was guilty. Maybe that was my guilty conscience. Because I'm like, I do owe him a certain level of loyalty, but at the same time, you didn't do that for me. So this is how I'm gonna do it then. I can't hurt you because you act like you don't care about shit. But I bet this will hurt you. And it's crazy because I didn't even start telling story times with the intent of hurting him at all. When I was telling story times, like especially the Atlanta one and stuff like that, yeah, we were still together. And I was shitting bricks at the time. I was so anxious all the time, hoping he would never come across it. But I'm like, we here now, so let's just get it over with, because I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of living a lie. I remember us going back and forth, right? We was going back and forth. He just kept saying, I ain't got nothing to say, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm like, I know you got something to say, like, be a man about yours, get it off your chest, speak on it, da-da-da. Because once I feel some type of way about you, I know me, and we alike in, because we the same sign, we alike in a lot of ways. Once I feel a type of way about you, I'm gonna make sure I ain't tripping. Then I'm gonna read you your rights. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. So I'm like, I already know that he mad. So I'm like, just give it to me. Go in on my ass. I don't expect nothing less. I didn't want to be spared. Let me know how you felt so we can move past it. Like, let's just heal, please. I did it. It's out there. Y'all, the subject always came back to cheating. No matter, we could be talking about the sky is blue. No, it's orange. Nah, I swear to God, it's blue right now. Nah, that sky orange. You a cheating ass nigga though. Fuck is you talking about? Like, it always came back to cheating. So he started going down the list like, you doing all this. Like, cause I made a video about him cheating in Atlanta. You talking all this shit, but I ain't even do this. I ain't even do that. I ain't fuck with this person, that person, just sending me all these voice memos. And I'm like, yes, you did. You're lying. If you expect me to believe that now, especially after you admitted to it. He started saying that he ain't even sleep with the girl, his neighbor, Metro. He's saying he ain't touch her. He couldn't get her right, this, that, and the third. Matter of fact, hold on, let me.
2,000 years later.
I ain't got a cap, bro. I ain't got a cap because it's over. I ain't got a cap. I ain't got a lie. Ain't nothing to lie about no more. I could not fuck the bitch. I could not fuck the bitch. I tried to, so it's the same thing. But if you want some closure, I did not fuck the bitch. I did not fuck the bitch. There you go.
You fucked that bitch.
I don't give a fuck. I want him. Yeah, whatever. You think you know, nigga. You think you know. You think you fucking know. You think you know. That's why you keep on some fucking closure. It ain't no fucking closure. Yeah, you caught me. Obviously, you doing the same thing. So get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You doing the same thing I'm doing, which is talking. You doing a whole lot of talking, which is the same shit I'm doing. So what you want to do, Tatiana? So what's up, bro?
He said that because I know you slept with the girl, because she made that tweet. She said you ate the box. She said all kinds of stuff. Like, I know your messy ass brother spread it around the neighborhood. So yeah, I ain't no, what you lying now for? All these years later, after you admitted it, and now you wanna lie. You trying to rewrite history? What you trying to do? Cause I'm not Boo Boo the fool.
No, the fuck I didn't. I ain't got no fucking reason to lie to you no more. I ain't got no fucking reason to lie to you no more. I ain't got no fucking reason to lie to you, bro. I ain't got no fucking reason to lie to you. I went to fucking Denny's after because I had a fucking mean-ass hangover. I had a headache because I was drunk as fuck. My dick didn't get hard on neither occasion, bro. So,
oh, he's talking about that other girl. Yeah.
I'm grimy. Yeah, you showing. Yeah, you lame ass fucking sucker. Yeah. But I ain't even want to go there with you today, bro. I was gonna let you have it. Shouldn't have fucking started with me, bro. Look at your stupid ass. You telling me not to say, don't say these hoes' name. You got these niggas. The video, you dumb motherfucker. You got these niggas in the video with you in You's a fucking loser. You's a fucking lame. You's a fucking lame. You fucking lame. Look what you doing. Look what you doing, stupid. Yeah, you got what you want. Keep on laughing. Don't call me, motherfucker. Don't call me. Fuck you, nigga. The audacity you got, nigga. The audacity you got, nigga. I ain't, like I said, I know what I did, bro. After the night, I'm blocking you. I'm doing the blocking. So you better say what the fuck you gotta say. Get it off your mind. Get it off your chest. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you, my nigga. I'm doing the blocking. So I guess whatever, you got what you wanted. This what I wanted. We got what we wanted. I guess we in this together then. We got what we wanted. Bye.
Saying bye on a voice memo is diabolical. Okay, bye. It's so much. These is the voice memos that I could find out wasn't like super bad. Like, because I ain't feel like bleeping out 1,000 cuss words. You
would never have my motherfucking support. I tried to be cool with your ass with this shit. I tried to code do this, code do that, beat up for you, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. You wanna put that shit out there? Do that lame ass shit like that intentionally do that? You right, if that's your get back, that's a woman's get back, that's you got it. You got it. You got it. Don't fucking ask me for nothing, my G. Nothing, nigga. Nothing. Go do what the fuck you gotta do. I hope that YouTube shit pay you. I swear to God I do. I swear to God I hope you succeed. That video better make you $1 trillion fucking dollars. Them fucking videos better make you fucking rich, nigga. I swear to God. And what you don't even understand, bro, I seen majority of the video, bro. I swear to God, I seen it this morning. When I was calling you, I did not have this type of attitude. I did not give a fuck, bro. I did not care, bro. I did not. I took it. I'm taking, like, what else am I to do? I did what the fuck I supposed to do. I did what the only choice I had was to take that shit on. Just the only thing. Bite the bullet. I don't want no award for that, bro. I ain't asking for nothing for that. I know. I get it, bro. I get it. But, dawg, just the way you went about this shit, bro. Yeah, bro. I feel you, though. I feel you. Congratulations, bro. I feel you. I feel you. Man, I knew it was coming. Sooner or later, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Trust me, I knew. This nigga, that. But this motherfucking bitch talking about me, you a lame. You should at least kept it gangster. If you doing your dirt, what the fuck is you worried about me for? You started this shit. I was about to let you have your little weak ass bitch video with your boyfriend and shit. I was about to let you have it.
Yeah, he definitely talking about the scammer with that one. But it's crazy because, no, I get why he mad because he didn't know about it, but that scammer shit happened like, so at that time, when did that scammer shit? It happened years ago. I let him have it and I let him be mad because it's something new to him. He was pissed off. I'm talking about texting me all kinds of crazy shit. Let me see if I got them screenshots, matter of fact. I expected him to be mad, but me antagonizing him did not make nothing. Like, I can admit I shouldn't have did that because he talking about crashing out. He started crashing out. He was like, I hope all y'all, no, he said something like, I hope all y'all die early. Everybody, y'all could all jump off a bridge, screenshot that and show the world, bitch, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, nice, because, like, you basically just said I could die and you wouldn't care. At that point, I was like, damn, okay, I hurt him. Like, my whole goal wasn't to hurt him at this point, but it did. And it didn't feel good. Like, it didn't feel good at all. He started saying, you should have left me alone. You should have left me alone, bitch. Yeah, y'all, he started sending me future lyrics. Gone for that nigga, get it over with, future voice. I'm like, oh, he's just like, and mind you, he not like only when he mad, but when he upset, I'm talking about quadruple texting me, like more than 5 text messages, like da-da-da-da, send, da-da-da-da, send. He was like, I'm gonna end up killing somebody around here, like everything, all this. Then I wasn't responding. All I said was nice with the whatever. So he ended up saying like, I ain't mean to say that, this, that, and the third. So I didn't respond. Then like some hours go by, and I guess he started watching the scammer video, because I guess he had started it but he couldn't finish it. But he watched the whole thing, and I'm like, ooh, now he watched the whole thing. I can't even imagine him watching the whole thing. That boy was watching the video and texting me along the way, like, you spent 3 to 4 nights at his house, and then you was talking to this nigga recently during the Rona. I'm like, go to sleep, because here you go. I already know. Like, I started feeling how he felt. I'm like, oh, I will never do this to him again. I will never, like, this is how bad I got on your nerves. Like, I never had a taste of my own medicine before. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. I know. He was exhausted with me. Got the screenshot. Y'all, this is how I knew he was watching the video and texting. He was like, fucking goofy, you snitching on your stuff. You slept in that bed with that nigga? The bed? This the same nigga that you was at the hotel with me? Like, I think I told a story time about that one. It was like I got caught cheating or something like that. But nah, that was Drew texting me at the hotel. This was the scammer texting me. He was like, lying ass fuck nigga, you should have just told me, dummy. He was like, matter of fact, let me finish the video. I ain't want to keep watching, but I'm gonna keep watching, nigga. Ask that nigga for the rent, stupid motherfucker. You got the nerve to put that video out? You got your get back. Hope it was worth it. And it's crazy because, like, boy, I ain't talked to this fool I don't know how many years. What I'm gonna ask him for the rent for? That's a lie. He did message me in 2020. He did message me around that time. Around the time I put out the scammer video, we had talked, like, messages. I ain't talked to him since, though. But I thought about talking about him. I'm like, nah, that come with too much. I'd be too paranoid. You think you paranoid with the local tree man? Oh, scammers is a whole nother level of paranoia, because they in way too deep. So he was like, don't come over here. Don't call me nothing. All this time you been talking to that nigga? For real, for real? He was like, I don't give a fuck about no leash. You could have just left me. You trying to make love to niggas and shit. I ain't ever loved these hoes. Like, boy, shut up. Now you trying to flip it, like, and you trying to run with it, because you know damn well I ain't never say I tried to make love to the scammer in that video. You know I ain't say that. He was like, you can put me back on child support. No. What he said? You can put me back on child support, and fuck that nigga. You in the same bed cuddling with him, bitch? He was like, and go fuck Jody, since y'all wasn't talking, and his friends too. Jody is the girl that I call Dum Dum brother. So one of my friends' brother, when I was living with my friend at the time, he was like real, I don't know. And it's like, I don't want to say insecure or paranoid. I don't know what he was, but it's like, boy, you in college doing your thing. I'm catching you laid up in bed with bitches. Like, pictures. You got picture proof of stuff. So for you to be saying stuff like that, he was like, yeah, I was paranoid. I thought you was gonna fuck with Jody, or at least one of his friends, because all them niggas be over there. It'd be like a lot going on over there. I'm like, boy, you ain't getting no fuck for real. Boy, because I remember many a nights sleeping on my friend Flo, crying over you because you not answering the phone and you over there with another girl. Stop playing. It's crazy how people can remember shit different. Same situation, 2 different memories of it. Crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. I don't know how long this one is, but I gotta go pick up my boo from school. So I'm gonna leave this one here. Go to the bloopers if you want a mini story time. So y'all already know about y'all. This is an itchy ass shirt. I ain't even finna lie to you. I tried so hard not to scratch this whole video, but now, oh baby, yeah. Like the video if you ain't like it on your way in, like it on your way out. Leave anything in the comments. Leave a pumpkin because it's spooky season and you know that's our thing. What else? Make sure you subscribe so you can be notified when your girl posts. And I appreciate y'all for watching. We finna hit 60K and I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Words will never explain. My eye watering. I'm dead ass serious, y'all. I almost cried through this video. I am a crybaby ass bitch, okay? Cat's out the bag. I joke a lot, but I also cry a lot too. Okay, so yeah, my eyelash hanging on by a thread, bitch. Let's go. I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all. Bye. Bitch, you nosy, you messy fool. Let me stop, because I definitely told you to come here for this tea. Okay, so I don't know when this, what was this when he just got out of jail or something? I don't know, But I remember my daughter was at her dad's house. I mean, yeah, okay, so my daughter was with her dad and they was at his mama's house, right? So they just over there chilling and stuff. So I ended up calling him and I'm like, oh, where my baby at? Like, what's she doing? He was like, yeah, they had a party, they playing this, that, and the third. So we on the phone for a minute. And all of a sudden, I hear him say, like, what's a name that could be a girl and a boy name? It's a unisex type of name. I'm gonna just say Jackson. What's up, Jackson? And I could have sworn I heard him dap him up. So I'm like, oh, okay, like he's just talking to one of his things right now. All of a sudden I hear a bitch talking. Antennas immediately went up. Hello? I thought Jackson was a nigga. This is a hoe. So I'm like trying to listen super hard. He was like, yeah. And I just hear and him, yep, hell yeah, yep. I said, hello? I am still on the phone. I know we weren't together, but we was in that middle ground. Like, you know, we forgot we wasn't together. So we was still acting like we was together at sometimes, like when that jealousy kicked in, but we weren't living together. We weren't touching each other at this point. I was still letting him drive my car. So, you know, it was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of thing. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like a weird place, a very weird place. That's when people be like, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Let me slow down. That's why when people be like, how did you get over your ex? How? It takes a lot of time, baby. Sometimes I still have flashbacks. Sometimes I still be like, do I like, hell no, I don't like him. He look good today. Fuck no. You know, I still be catching myself. Just a 1%, bitch. It'll never happen. No hope for Dre. I'm sorry. So it was a weird spot for us. But I'm getting mad as fuck. I'm hearing her yip yap in the background. Hello? So I'm like, hello? Dre, hello? Nothing. It's like he had put the phone down or something. It went by his ear because he would have been said something. So he get back on the phone. I'm like, who was you talking to? He was like, man, that's that's a Jackson? Could it be Jackson? Because don't act like you didn't just say her name. And I'm like, what kind of name is Jackson? So I'm hyped right now, but I'm trying to play it off because I'm like, oop, y'all not together. Calm down, just calm down. So I'm like, Jackson, that's Jackson. Why you trying to act like you ain't know her name? You just said her name. He was like, oh yeah, man, I'm tripping. I couldn't think right quick. So I'm like, what kind of name is Jackson? She a girl. Like, I mean, her name is not too odd, but I'm just, it took me by surprise. Like, I just didn't expect it. So he was like, girls be named Jackson. What are you talking about? So I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. So I'm trying to play it off the whole time. I'm mad. He was like, man, Jackson ain't over here for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, okay, if you say so. Like, I ain't tripping. I don't care. The whole time I'm fuming on the inside. So maybe a few days later when Nala finally come back home, she was like, I was like, oh, so how was that at your grandma's house? Like, what did you do? She was like, yeah, we did this, we did that, da-da-da. So I'm like, oh, okay, baby, that's good. Da-da-da. And then she like, yeah, something. And Jackson too. I said, huh? Who? She was like, Jackson. Now who was Jackson to you, boo? She was like, I don't know. Jackson was just over there. I'm like, you cannot be for real. So I ended up calling him. And side note, Nala still be snitching to this day. I'm like, baby, I don't care, sweetie. But yeah, I ended up calling him. I'm like, okay, too far, because you just mentioned Jackson the other day. Now my daughter's talking about Jackson. Like, I told you, we had an agreement. No new people around Nyla. I'm not gonna bring no dudes around her. You not finna bring no girls around her. It's too soon. All she needs to know is us right now. She too young. So for you to be having these girls around her, I don't condone that. Like, we had an agreement. We literally sat down and had this talk. So I don't know what he bringing Jackson around her for, right? So he was like, man, what is you talking about? Like, I ain't had no girls around her. And mind you, I wasn't even saying Jackson's name. I'm like, Jackson. Like, she already told me she was over there with Jackson, some girl that you fucking with named Jackson. And she was around her. Like, I don't even know where a misunderstanding came in, but let's get an understanding. Do we need to rehab this talk? He's like, man, what Jackson ain't for me? That's his little brother. Like, he was like, Jackson was over there for the little brother. I'm like, I heard you on the phone with Jackson. Like, don't be trying to put that on him. Because just like when a situation with his neighbor happened, he tried to put it on his little brother and like a few other people. I'm like, no, don't be you always trying to put something on him. No. He was like, man, Jackson is for so-and-so, his little brother. I'm like, I don't believe you. If that's the case, then you should have said that when it was the other day and I was asking you about Jackson. You just like, oh, Jackson ain't here for me. Who is she there for? You should have said, oh, that's my little brother, little shit. Not little shit, because we weren't saying that back then. But you should have just said that. Sometimes I think he liked when I got jealous, because why didn't you clear that up immediately? So for the, like, I'm talking about maybe a week went by. I did not believe Jackson was for him. So I ended up going over there. I don't know what it was for, but they was cooking and stuff. I think it was barbecuing. She ended up coming over. And I'm like, oh, who is that? Oh, no, pause. I didn't say who. No, I did say who is that before she walked up. And then when she walked up, Nala was like, hi, Jackson. And mind you, the little brother got his arm around her. And I'm like, so Dre looking at me like, what? What was that? You heard that? I'm like, what? What happened? I ain't hear nothing. What's going on? He was like, man, you heard that. You heard her say, hi, Jackson, and you see that's so-and-so girl. Da-da-da. I'm like, I ain't see nothing. Who was that again? How she look again? I ain't see it. That's not Jackson. That can't be Jackson. Yeah, Jackson was a little brother girlfriend the whole time. I was tripping for no reason. Yeah, I was trying so hard not to go crazy, but I kind of did go crazy. So when I finally seen Jackson, it was so awkward, but I ended up started talking to her. I even started doing her nails, and then it was like a little situation with Jackson, because I know Jackson ain't coming at me like this. The hell? Not when I'm doing your shit for free. It was a little thing. It was a little thing. It was some trifling moments, but that's all I'm gonna say. And that's the story of Jackson. Oh, man. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Okay, bye. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why every time you open up your phone, I see you die a little more inside. Don't lie, bitch. I ate that. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be mad. You should be mad, because I'd be mad if he did that shit, telling the internet all my business and stuff, trying to embarrass me, which I wasn't trying to embarrass him. I just told it how it happened. What if this is blood under my finger? Oh, bitch, I was eating hot Cheetos. Not blood. Why did my brain jump to the most drastic piece of work? Blood? Oh, I can't put that. I was so scared. Can I put that? I'm just like, over the phone, nigga. If y'all see some smoke, that's my instinct. Now I want to get all over here. So yeah, my videos. Hey Dre, you mad? Don't be mad. He was on that type of time. I'm like, boy, you cannot be for real. Oh, you want to see me out on my ass? You want to see me down bad? This hoe itchy as hell. Hey, I know this is cutesy and demure. The fuck? This hoe itch. Okay, let me tell you right now. And I wish I would have got a large, because the way I wanted to fit was on the model. This is a super crop. One thing about Fashion Nova, they gonna false advertise. I do like the fur though. I feel like a bougie little bitch. Ooh. I feel like somebody bougie auntie. Hey, honey bun. I'm not stupid. You always want me to play stupid. I've been playing stupid for I don't know how long. I played stupid for 6 years. I refuse. No. All bullshit aside, I always say, like, all relationship feelings aside, great friend. Great person to have as a friend. And I miss my friend, so yeah. To be perfectly honest, I ain't gonna lie. I felt alone. I was grieving alone. I know. Not you talking. Not you talking. So, yeah. He thinking I can't. Another thing about him, he thought I couldn't make a move without him. And I feel like that's my fault, because I had him on the highest pedestal to the point where my aunt was calling me brainwashed over him. Like, she thought I was in a cult of Draquavius. She over here thinking he brainwashing me for real. And I was like, oh, you think I'm brainwashed? You're cut off, bitch. Let me stop. I just play. I never call my aunt that. Oh my God. I hope she don't watch this. I hope she don't watch this. But no, I cut her off. I ain't talked to her for like 2 months. Because what you mean I'm brainwashed? Whole time I proved her point. Like, yeah. What I was saying? Oh,